I just don't know what to build. For you guys that are familiar to my channel, you know that I have an insane backlog of sets. The last time I counted, it was over 484 sets that I have in a backlog that I still need to build. But here recently, as many of you know, I've started my own lighting company. And with me doing that, I want to start offering sets, as I know it's a lot easier for people to get very familiar with how to do lighting by simply being able to follow instructions and put a set of lights in a Lego set. So I've been tearing apart a lot of my older buildings, just trying to restore them back to their original condition for the sole purpose of making light kits. Doing this is preventing me from doing any type of my own city building, city updates, or anything like that on my other channel. And it's also kind of preventing me from doing any type of custom work. For example, my Flatiron building. That honestly is a holdup for a couple reasons. Number one, I had to order a bunch of parts from Lego. It's cheaper for me to do it directly from Lego, especially with the large quantities I'm doing. And plus I get the VIP points. But the problem is the parts that I'm ordering are not bestseller items, which means they take a very long time to ship. I ordered all my parts for what I was wanting to change on my Daily Bugle Flatiron building over 3 weeks ago. And I would be willing to bet that I will not see that order until at least the first of the year, which is killing me because there is so much stuff I want to do to that building just to try and make some forward progress. On top of all that, I am also experimenting with my own Lego 9-volt train track system. Yes, I plan on offering the motors, the track, the speed controller, and I've even been working on trying to make power functions fully usable on 9-volt Lego track, because I know that is something that a lot of people have requested me to try and do. And then Lego's been coming out with so many awesome sets at the end of the year this year. For example, the Orient Express, the Avengers Tower, of which we all know does not compare to mine, but I'm still excited to put this thing together just to showcase it next to mine, and I want to make a lighting kit for it. And that again brings me back to my point. I don't know where to begin, and I really want some help from you guys. What do you think would be the best light kits to do first? What I'm kind of thinking is I want to start offering lighting kits for all the current Lego modular buildings that are on the market. I also want to offer lighting kits for all the current sets that are available for the Winter Village theme. Of course, I've got to do lighting sets for all the current icon sets that are available on the market, but man, these sets are all huge and they take a ton of time to build. And my free time is extremely limited these days. So forgive me for not posting as much as I would really like to. So what do you guys think would be the best focus? Currently, just to give you some ideas, all the modular buildings. I'm making some custom special LED lighting products. And here's what I mean. Like, for example, my jazz club. Everybody saw and loved the way that I did the entrance. I have kind of a neon light going on around the jazz club sign. And then I have the beautiful sequenced lights just above the entrance. I'm making special products for that. I could release it and show people how to do it the way I did it, but let me tell you, it would be a nightmare to do it that way. And that's why I'm creating some special projects for that specific set. And then I have some other items I'm creating to do a few other special things on a few other buildings, because I want my lighting kits to be extremely simple and easy to install. Unlike all the other companies that I've always seen when they sell the lighting kits, they'll have this long chain of wire and it's just a big sloppy knotted mess. I want mine to be extremely easy to put in. I want everything to stay completely 100% modular. And on top of that, I'm trying to keep the costs as inexpensive as possible, because again, I want it to be an enjoyable experience for people, and I want people to love lighting the way that I do. The other big important thing to me is the way that I do everything. Every single lighting kit that I make is 100% customizable, and that has been a big goal to me for anything that I do. I want everything to be very easily customizable. So if you buy a kit and you think it needs more lights, bam, you can plug them in and you can do it. If you think it needs less, hey, you can unplug a few and do it. That's how a lighting kit should be. Lighting should be just like the Lego. You should be able to plug it together, install it, remove it, whatever you want. That, to me, was always the most amazing thing about Lego. If you don't like something, just rip it apart, throw it on the ground, whatever you got to do. But you don't have to keep it the way that Lego created it. And I want my lighting system to be just exactly like that. Of course, I don't recommend throwing my lights on the ground, as I do think they might get damaged with a little abuse. Because even Lego gets damaged if you're throwing it like I do. But again, I digress. What do you think I should start with? Tonight, I am personally starting working on my Avengers Tower. I figure if I started on it tonight, maybe by this weekend, I can have it together so I can do a video comparison of the Lego set versus my particular building. Then once again, I can create a lighting set for it. But again, in the comments below, please tell me what you think I should start with first. I am kind of focusing with modular buildings. I wanted to do the Christmas sets, but to me, by the time I get any available and ready for sale, it's going to be till after New Year's, so I thought I will put them kind of dead last. I thought about doing some of the Monkey Kid and Ninjago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to hold off on that because I really feel like the most popular buildings are the modular buildings. But I want you guys to be the ones that decide. And I'm even going to put a poll in my community tabs that asks you guys, what do you think would be the best thing to start with? Modular buildings? Marvel sets? Winter Village sets? Ninjago sets? Harry Potter? City? Star Wars? Friends? I think that pretty much covers anything that I'm wanting to touch on for now. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Bevins Bricks.